Basically, why we started Gatura Greens was to make tourists and people experience tea, right? So we have a specialty which is purple tea, and so we decided to form an experience around it because we realized there were so many little gems that the family was doing that people just genuinely did not have access to, right? And so we decided to make an experience out of it because there's so many little fun points that make them interesting and fun and a good day trip for both the family and with a group of friends. And so that's basically how the birth of Gatura Greens started. Right? So Gatura Greens is a family-owned farm. My parents basically do the farming bit and the processing bit, and as the siblings, we took over the tourism part of it. So we usually are open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We allow guests to come in at about 11. They have a few tea and snacks at the farmhouse, and they get to interact with Robert, the host, who then explains further on what we do at this farm. So they explain the history of the farm, why we got into purple tea, why it's healthier than all the other teas that exist, and basically how the day is going to run from there. From having tea and snacks, we come back to the farm where we get to do the experiential part of processing the tea. So guests learn how to pick the tea themselves. They then take it back to the farmhouse where they go through processing. Because we process it the orthodox way, it's a very interesting and experiential part of processing.
Today we are here in Muranga County at Gatura Greens Farm, in this beautiful landscape here, where we are at the beginning of our 3-month long campaign where we are spotlighting agri-tourism, especially to our domestic market, where we are showing some of the experiences that the domestic market as well as our international visitors can experience by visiting farms such as this, where they are able to see for themselves how the tea is grown, how it is processed, and how it finally lands on in their dining rooms at home. For us, this is part of our long-term strategy for the destination. As you know, we are very well known for beach and safari, but we know that Magical Kenya offers much more than that. We have a wide array of experiences that our visitors can experience, both domestic and international. And one of them, which for now is still a very niche area, is agri-tourism. So we, as part of our long-term strategy, have begun to work and partner with farms such as Gatura Greens, as well as other farms that we will be visiting over the next couple of days, to be able to bring more understanding amongst the consumers of the availability of this product, because I think the reason that it has remained relatively unknown is because not many people do know that just within their localities, half an hour, 1 hour drive from their homes in Nairobi, they are able to come and undertake tourism activities like the ones we've been told here, where you come in, pluck the tea, follow the process through which the tea goes through in packaging and processing, and finally be able to take home a souvenir product of the tea that you picked yourself and consume it in your own house. Obviously, we are talking a lot about tea because right now we are in Gatura Greens, which their specialty is tea, both green and purple. But as part of our tour with the media over the next couple of days, we will also be visiting coffee farms. Those two products are very well known all over the world as being something that Kenya sits right at the top in terms of the quality of the product. So we will be showcasing tea and coffee at this particular time. We will also be working with flower farms. Cut flowers is also something that Kenya is very well renowned for. Some of the ones who are running farm tours around the cut flowers industry at the moment have stopped their farm tours, but we are working with them so that once they reopen, we are also there as a tourism board behind them to support them in taking this product to the world. But we will be open. In terms of dairy, for example, that is still something that we are able to, if a farm has a good product and is ready to be put out to the market, we are able to work with them and showcase it to the world.
Maybe from your records.
Wakulima wameanza, ni wengi ndio, sio sana. Juu ni kitu ilianza tu takriban 9 years ago, 10 years ago. Kwa hivyo mbeleni, hapo mwishoe, Propel ndio itakuwa chai la kuongelea.
Labda ni idea ambayo mlitoa wapi hii Propel tea?
So like roughly how long does this take?
All this is going to take us, could take us around 2 hours.
Wow.
To do this.